This is Mr. Martin. This is a video for Pre-Calculus Advanced. We're talking about parabolas, and this is the second example under the We Do section. So we want to find the focus of the parabola given by y equals negative 1/6 times the quantity x squared plus 4x minus 2. And anytime we want to find any of the important pieces of our parabola, what we're going to want to do is put it in standard form. So put in standard form. Okay, we can see that the x is squared here, so we know that this is going to be a vertical, so it's either going to open up or down. So the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to multiply through by -6 to get rid of this over here, and then I'm going to switch things on both sides. So because I like my squared term on the left, so I'm going to have x squared plus 4x minus 2, because that negative 1/6 will go away when I multiply by -6. It's reciprocal. And then when I multiply the other side by -6, I'll get negative 6y. Okay, then I'm going to move this constant over to the other side so I can complete the square. So I have x squared plus 4x is equal to negative 6y plus 2. That negative 2 on the left changes to a positive 2 on the right. Then we're going to go ahead and complete the square. So x squared plus 4x plus something over here is equal to negative 6y plus 2 plus something over here. I'm going to take half of my b term, so half of that is 2, and square it. Since I added on the left, I have to add it on the right. Now this becomes a perfect square trinomial, which will factor to x plus 2 squared. We're going to simplify a little bit on the other side. I have negative 6y plus 6, and then simplify one more time. I have x plus 2 squared, factor out a negative 6 times y minus 1. So here's my standard form, and I know that my vertex is going to be hk. We're going to need the vertex to locate the focus, so h is going to be -2. Remember, the only way to get a positive here is to do x minus -2. And my k is going to be 1. And then this is where I would go ahead and make a graph. Okay? So I know that I have -2, 1. And since p is negative, this is my 4p in the front. We'll figure out what p is in a minute. But since p is negative, I know it's going to open to the left. So we're going to open this way. Okay, so I know that my focus is going to be somewhere in here. So the next thing, this value here is 4p. So I know that 4p is equal to -6, which means that p, divide both sides by 4 and reduce, is going to be -3/2. And then once I have that, since I'm over here at -2, 1, I'm going to move to the left -3/2 or -1.5. So therefore, my focus, so I was at -2, I'm going to go 1.5 to the left, so I'm going to be at -3.5, comma 1. And there is my focus. Again, if you need to rewind and rewatch something or pause it as you go through or write down questions, feel free to do those, and make sure you ask me the next time you see me. And we'll see you in the next video.